turn on your notification bell. You will still get those information you are looking for. Thank
You want to provoke another civil war? Fani Kayode to Peter Obi. He said a second civil war is brewing. It's in the offing. That's according to Fani Kayode, the former aviation minister under President Olusegun Obasanjo. Said what Peter Obi is doing amounts or tantamount to triggering a civil war. He said, you cannot win, so you want to provoke a second civil war, and God forbid that should ever happen. That's what he said. Fani Kayode said Peter Obi, all he's doing is to provoke another war. And what is Peter Obi doing? Peter Obi is only campaigning for the presidential seat, or to become the president of Nigeria. And so that is what he's doing. He has picked the ticket of the Labour Party, or the Labour Party has nominated him as their presidential standard bearer. Alright? And so he has been making moves, frantic effort, particularly in the southern Nigeria. He has dominated discussion on social media, talking about the presidency of Nigeria. I've been sure people have thought that the battle of the soul of that rock would have been between the ruling APC and the main opposition party in the country, talking about the People's Democratic Party, that's APC and PDP, will battle it out in the election that is built to hold on February 2023. But the emergence of Peter Obi, sudden appearance of the Labour Party candidate, in the scene, the political scene, it has changed the whole permutations. And Fani Kayode is saying that Peter Obi is trying to provoke another civil war or a second civil war. And so the youths have embraced the candidacy of the Labour Party, from the southeast, south, even onto the southwest and north central of Benue, Nasarawa, and some part of northeast like Taraba State. You see, they have a march, 1 million marched, 2 million man march, all that's happening across the federation, particularly in the southern part of the country, Benue, Nasarawa, and Taraba states. It has happened. 1 million man march, 2 million man march. So all these things, youths are doing it to mobilize support for their preferred candidate, that's Labour Party candidate. But from the lens Fani Kayode is seeing it from, in the sense that it will trigger civil war, because maybe he felt that as in the history of Nigeria, particularly in the modern history, since democracy came on board in 1999, it has never been this way, three-horse race, representing three major ethnic groups in Nigeria, of Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba. And that is it, or Fulani, if you like, Hausa Fulani, and so. And you see the APC being represented, the Yoruba people being represented by the APC candidate, and the Hausa Fulani, if you like to put it that way, being represented by Atiku Abubakar of the PDP, and the Igbo being represented by Peter Obi of the Labour Party. And so it's a three-horse race, first of its kind. And Fani Kayode says, from all indications, that Peter Obi is not going to win, but it will only trigger another civil war, because maybe, who knows whether the APC is planning to rig him out. Maybe the APC is planning to rig him out, Peter Obi out, and maybe after rigging him out, the people of the southeast and south will not succumb to it or agree to it. And coming to think of it, Atiku Abubakar is from northern Nigeria, and he's been presented by the major or main opposition party, the PDP, and the southern Nigeria have said it is their turn. They have made a categorical statement. They have said it emphatically that they will not take anything less than themselves presenting or producing the next president, that's southern Nigeria. So, and if Atiku Abubakar wins, that means that what Fani Kayode is saying or insinuating is that the southern Nigeria will not accept his candidacy. All right, So he should not be talking about only P2B, but here he's talking about P2B because of the force. The youth support is enormous, massive support from the southern youth in particular. And Fani Kayode is aware of the political intrigues, the happenings in Nigeria political scene or firmament. So they know what they are doing as we are speaking. Even the INEC has stated it, that their own portal or their systems, there was an attempt in their systems during the Ekiti and Osun elections, attempts to interfere or manipulate the system, the INEC server and the systems maybe. So, and that's interference. So there's no gainsaying the fact that these people are working assiduously, tirelessly, frantically to compromise the system during the elections. People are campaigning and saying, vote for me, whereas others are far away countries discussing with wizards and internet wizards, those who will come and compromise the system for them. Even while in far away countries of the world, in Europe, they will be there and interfering in the electoral systems. Yes, the cyber system. So they are doing that, and those things are the things I think perhaps what Fani Kayode have seen and noticed, that yes, with the zeal, with the commitment, with the force of the Nigerian youth of the southern Nigeria in particular. Okay, if P2B did not win that election, it will snowball. The protests that will erupt might snowball into, a cataclysm of sort, a civil war, if you like. And he says it's a second one. Nigeria haven't experienced the first, 1967 to 1970, where Biafrans, the people of the Igbo, they stood out and demanded ferociously for their rights. They took their destinies into their own hands, and today they are forced to reckon with globally. Oh yes, and so who knows? Fani Kayode is making predictions that P2B wants to cause another civil war, but we put it to him that P2B is not causing civil war. Rather, civil war in Nigeria, if it is imminent, like he is stating, P2B is not the person causing it. Nigeria has allowed itself to snowball into its present state. That is like a country where you have poured fuel all around the country, and it is highly inflammable. And who caused it? The leaders, the Fulani people. Since 1970 up until this moment, they have been in charge. The Igbo man have not been allowed since 1970 up until this moment. So they have been in charge. They have poured fuel everywhere in the country. The country is highly inflammable, and any slightest mistake, it will catch fire, and it will be a full conflagration. So that is it. Fani Kayode have said it. Say P2B triggering another civil war. Maybe his emergence. The way the youths have accepted him. The way they are pushing it in the southern Nigeria. The youths. That is what.